You have to hand it to him. Phillip Schofield's got some nerve. Looking like he didn't have a care in the world, the Castaway star stepped out for dinner with a former This Morning colleague, right after he just called the show's former presenter The Witch. Spotted smiling and joking with Giles Brandreth, despite lashing out at Holly Willoughby and his old This Morning bosses Martin Frizzell and Emma Gormley, it could be said that Phillip Schofield has some brass neck. Oh, to be a fly on the wall, as Phillip and Giles conversed over their swanky dinner at Charlie's restaurant in Brown's Hotel, Mayfair. Did Giles scold Phillip for calling Holly a witch? And did they have a good old mutual moan about telly bigwigs? The mind truly boggles. Former MP and broadcaster Giles Brandreth, 76, is a frequent guest on This Morning, and can often be found reviewing news stories on the sofa, but he wasn't going to let his job, or the recent scandalous revelations on Castaway, come between his friendship with Phillip Schofield. The pair were joined by Giles's wife Michelle Brown, and were reportedly dining in the restaurant for several hours. Phillip looked smart in a black jumper and shirt, and Giles also dressed up for the occasion, looking dapper in a jacket with a white shirt underneath. The lively group chatted away at the London eatery, before taking to the fresh air as they finished feasting. Phillip was seen linking arms with a well-dressed elderly female friend who donned a bright blue suit and large sapphire earrings, as he helped her head to the car, departing on what looked to be a clear evening, with no sign of rain. Interestingly, only one publication chose to publish the photographs of Phillip's outing, with another merely telling the story of the night out without the photographs, and all of the others so far ignoring Phillip's display altogether. Wonder why? We digress. The impromptu appearance comes amid rumors that Phillip Schofield will never be on our TV screens again, according to the bookies anyway. The former This Morning host turned Castaway star has received both backlash and praise from his most recent project, and many fans of the TV star have been left wondering what he will do next, but the bookies think they know what is coming. Using an analysis of the sentiment of the public around the former host's statements and TV show data, they compiled odds showing the most and least likely routes Phillip Schofield will take. At the top of the list was retirement. Ouch. Experts at the bookies said Schofield publicly said that Castaway could be his last TV appearance, and after mixed reception to the show, it is likely that it marks the end of his TV career, as they gave his retirement odds of 1 to 3. Meanwhile, doing behind-the-scenes TV work seemed most unlikely with odds of 49 to 1, and him creating a podcast wasn't far behind with odds of 9 to 1, but apparently, given Phillip Schofield's hefty 40 years of experience in the spotlight, together with his profile, the bookies say, nothing is off the table, adding celebrity reality shows like Celebrity SAS or I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here being potential comeback routes. But, in our opinion, Phillip Schofield looks to have burnt his bridges with ITV, and that could make things tricky. But what about the BBC? Well, there's one show Schofield's apparently not welcome on: Strictly Come Dancing. According to former judge Arlene Phillips, Phillip Schofield ever appearing on the dancing show is not an option. When asked if Schofield might ever sign up to Strictly, Arlene said, "Frankly, that would be 3 hours of my life wasted. I've known Phillip from early days when he was just a kid. Can he dance? You've got to go on Strictly because you want to dance, and I don't think that's what Phillip Schofield would want to do. I don't think it's an option." Interestingly, Arlene, who has known Phillip for years, believes that the truth of what happened during his scandal may never be known. Speaking at the Women of the Year Awards, she said, "Nobody but the people involved know the truth. Everybody has their own truth." Sounds to us that Arlene Phillips may know more than most. However, we seem to remember the door to Strictly Come Dancing wasn't always slammed shut in Phillip Schofield's face. In fact, back in May 2023, following his exit from This Morning, Phillip was firmly in the sights of Strictly. At the time, insiders said the BBC dance show had shown interest in getting him as a contestant. A source said, "Phil is in the sights of Strictly. They would love to have him on board because of the publicity it would generate for the show." Phil has been asked before, but this time the offer was more aggressive. Since he was axed from This Morning, people have been discussing what they could do with him. Phil has had approaches from broadcasters like Channel 5 who are keen to discuss possible projects. Given he's currently lying low and trying to work out his next move, It's unlikely he will put on his dancing shoes, but stranger things have happened. No one thought he'd ever leave this morning, and look how that ended up. Wow. How fascinating that Channel 5's interest in Phillip Schofield was noted way back in May 2023, and we wonder how long his comeback to TV was planned. Phillip Schofield, of course, as we know, did go on to work with the broadcaster to film his recent show Cast Away. We wonder if the Strictly part of the story may also come to fruition one day. But do we really want to see Phillip Schofield doing the foxtrot in 2025? It certainly would make for rather bizarre viewing. Like and subscribe for more journeys through the blinker hole. For entertainment purposes only.